Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Learn How to Sudoku, where we take a very easy variant Sudoku puzzle and we break it down in detail so that you can learn how to Sudoku. Today's very easy puzzle is called Escape the Labyrinth by Webb the Third. And here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region. We have fog, where the grid is covered in fog, which clears as digits are correctly placed in nearby cells. So I think this is typical fog of war. I don't believe this is dynamic fog of war. No guessing should be required. So I think if you place a correct digit in a cell, it will clear the fog in that cell and in the surrounding cells around that fog. The surrounding 3x3 cells square if you place a correct digit. That's what I believe. I'm not sure though. We have crop key dots, where digits separated by a white dot are consecutive and digits separated by a black dot are in a 1:2 ratio. So, for example, if this were, say, a 6, this would have to be a 5 or a 7 to make sure that these digits are consecutive. And let's mark something as a black dot. Say the black X was a black dot. If we had a 2 here, this would have to be 1 or 4 to maintain the 1:2 ratio between them. And those are examples of how crop key dots work. We also have German whisper lines, where digits along a green line differ by at least 5 with their neighbors on the line. And this is what I like to call whisper 5 lines. It's not something I invented. It's something that a setter came up with, and I thought it was brilliant because it's very easily extendable. You could have whisper 1 lines, whisper 2 lines, and it's very clear what they are, right? So say this was a 6 here. That would guarantee this has to be a 1 here, because that's the only digit which is 5 or more away from 6. And that's an example of how German whisper lines work. We also have Renban lines, where digits along a pink line form a continuous non-repeating set of in any order. So let's have this line as a Renban line. You could have something like 6, 4, 7, and 5, and this would be a valid Renban line because the digits form a set of consecutive, non-repeating digits in any order, right? 4, 5, 6, 7 is non-repeating and is consecutive. So that's an example of how Renban lines work. We also have parity lines, where digits along a red line alternate in parity that is even or odd. So you could have something like, say, 2, 5, 2, 7. And this would be a valid parity line because it alternates between even and odd digits on the line, right? 2 is even, 5 is odd, 2 is even, 7 is odd. So that's an example of how parity lines work. We have region sum lines, where blue lines are separated by thick region lines into segments which all have the same sum. So as an example, we could have something like, say, this. And you could, okay, that's not valid. Let's just go this. Then if this were, say, 2 and 6, this digit would have to be 8 because the thick borders, the thick region lines, break this segment, this line, into a segment here, a segment here, a segment here, and a segment here. The sum of this segment is 8, so therefore these would have to be 8, and this would have to be 8. And this is an example of a valid region sum line. And finally, we have palindromes, where digits along a gray line read the same in either direction. So think of the black line as a gray line, and you could have something along the lines of 7, 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7. And this would be valid as a palindrome line because it reads the same one direction as it does the other direction. So, those are all the rules in this puzzle. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's learn how to Sudoku. Okay, we see these cells are part of Whisper 5 lines. And again, that's basically in my way of saying Whisper German Whisper lines. And again, I did not create it. I'm not trying to steal any I don't know, whatever. I'm not trying to steal any credit from anybody trying to do that. I just think it makes sense. It's extensible and it makes sense as a naming convention. So that's the reason why I use it. Well, on a Whisper 5 line, 5 can never appear on a Whisper 5 line in normal Sudoku. Because subtract 5 or more from 5, what do you get? You get 0 or less, which is not a normal Sudoku digit. And if you add 5 or more to 5, you get 10 or more, which is not a digit. So 5 can never appear on a Whisper 5 line in normal Sudoku. So where is 5 in the central box? It has to be here. So this is 5. That forces this to be 4 or 6, and this to be 4 or 6, to be consecutive with 5. That's consecutive. That has to be next to 1, and 4 can only be next to 9 on a Whisper 5 line, and 6 can only be next to 1 on a Whisper 5 line. So this must be 1 or 9. And this digit is in a 1 to 2 ratio with another digit. 9 can never be in a 1 to 2 ratio with another digit in normal Sudoku, because halve it, you get 4.5, double it, you get 18, which are neither of which are digits. So this must be 1 here, and this must be 2 to be in a 1 to 2 ratio with it. 1 can only be next to 6, or sorry, out of 4 and 6, 1 can only be next to 6 on a Whisper 5 line. So this is 6, this is 4, this is 9. Next to the 9, 2 has to be consecutive with 3 here, because we can't have 1 because of 1 in the row. So this is 3. Therefore, these are even digits, because this is an odd digit. So this is 4, 6, and 8. This is 2, 4, 6, 8. This digit is 5 or more away from 1. So this is 7 or 8. This is 5 more away from 9, so it's 2 or 3. Therefore, this is 7 or 8 to be consecutive, or to be next to the 2 or 3, and this is 2 or 3 here. Okay. This has to be an odd digit, so it cannot be 3 or 9. It's 1, 5, or 7. This is an odd digit. It's 1, 5, 7, or 9. This digit's consecutive with an even digit, so this is at least 4 here. So this must be an odd digit because it's consecutive with an even digit, and it cannot be adding up to less than 5. So this has to be 5, 7, or 9, which means it can't be 2. So this could be 4 and 1. This is 4, 5. Cannot be 6. Could be 7 or 8. So it could be 4, 5 as a pair to add up to 9. Or this is 1 with 8. 7 cannot be here. 7 would have to add up to 2, with 2 to add up to 9, but that's not possible. So this can't be 7. So this could be 1, 4 adding up to 5. Can this ever add up to 7? I don't think so, right? You can't have 2 here, you can't have 3 here, and 1 and 6 doesn't work because of the 6, 1 here. So yeah, you can't add up to 7. So it's either 1, 4 adding up to 5, 4, 5 adding up to 9, or 1, 8 adding up to 9 here. Okay. This can't be 5 because of 5 in the row. Huh. Where is 9 in this right central box? Cannot be here, and it cannot be any of these cells. This because it's even, these because these add up to this digit. So 9 cannot be here, here, or here, so 9 has to be here. So this is 9. This is in a 1 to 2 ratio with another digit. And 5 and 7 can never be in a 1 to 2 ratio with another digit. If you have 5 and 7, you get 2.5 and 3.5, which are not digits. If you double 5 and 7, you get 10 and 14, which are not digits. So this must be 1, which makes this 2 again to be in a 1 to 2 ratio with it. This digit's consecutive with 2. We have only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 digits on this Ren band, and we have 2 and 9 already here. That means this must be the digits 2 through 9, right? So this cannot be 1. It has to be 3. Also, this is a palindrome here, so this must be 3 and 3. 3 can only be next to 8 and 9 on a Whisper 5 line, so this can't be 7. This is 8. This can't be 3. This is 2, which forces this to be 7. This is the palindrome there, so that's 7. This is a 1 to 2 ratio, cannot conclude 1, 2, 3, and 6, so it must be 4, 8 as a pair, which forces this to be 5, and this to be 4. 4 and 5 add up to 9. 9 is only consecutive with 8. So this cannot be 9 here. This cannot be 8 here. This can't be 4 here, so this must be 6. This has to be a 4, 8 pair to be in a 1 to 2 ratio. So this can't be 4, 8, it's 9. These two digits must add up to 9, and this is odd. So this has to be 1, 3, or 5, which adds up with 2, 4, or 6. No, not 2. It's 4, 6, and 8 to add up to 9 with 1, 3, and 5. So this is even, so this must be odd. This is 1, 3, or 7. These are all 1, 3, or 7. This cannot be 7 because of 7 in the column. This is an 8-length Ren band, and it cannot have a 9 because of the 9 in the box and the 9 in the row here. So it has to have an 8 somewhere. 8 cannot be here. 8 cannot be here because of the 4, 8 pair in the row or in the box. So this must be 8 here. So we have 8 here, and this is 4. Remaining digits in row, or actually this left central box, are 2, 5, and 6. Remaining digits then in row 4 are 7 and 8. This must add up to 7 or 8. You can't have 2, 3, 4, or 5. So it has to be 1, 6, or 1, 7. And we're guaranteed a 1 is here. So this can't be 1 because of 1 in the column. These are odd digits because it's next to an even digit on a parity line. So we have 1, 3, 5, 9. This is even, so it's 4, 6, 8. This is odd. Cannot be 5, 1, 3, 7, 9. We don't know what the rest is here. Remaining digits here have to be 4, 5, and 6 guaranteed, and 1 out of 7, 8. So this is guaranteed to have 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, and 6 cannot be here because of 4, 5, 6 in the column. So this is 7, 8. We have a 7, 8, 7, 8 pair on the Renban. That eliminates 7 and 8 on the rest of the Renban. So this is 4, 5, 6, which eliminates 4, 5, 6 in the rest of the row. Where is the 9 available in row 3 then? Can't be on the Renban because we already have a 9 there. Can't be either of these two cells. Can't be here, so 9 has to be here. So this is 9. 9's only consecutive with 8. Again, this is an even digit because it's next to odd digits here. So this is 2 and 6. Where is the 8 possible in row 3? Can't be here because of 8 in the box. Can't be here because it must add up to at most 8. So this has to be 8 here. So this is 8, which means this can't be 8. This is 7, which means this can't be 7. This is 8, which forces this to be a 1, 7 pair. This 4, 5, or 6 is the same digit as that for the palindrome. This has to be 1 or 7 remaining because of the remaining digits in row 3. Where is the 8 in this upper right-hand box? Cannot be here or here because of 8's in the rows. Can't be here or here because of 8's in the columns. So it has to be here. So this is 8. Remaining digits in row 7 are 1 through 6. This can't be 2, no 4, 5, or 6, no 1, 3, no 2, 3. So those are all eliminated by digits in the column. Don't know what that is. Remaining digits in column 7. We have 1, 4, 5, and 6. Remaining digits in column 8. We have 4, 5, 7, 9. This can't be 9, so 4, 5, 7, 9. No 7 here, no 1 here because of the 1, 7 pair in the box. So this can't be 7, so 4, 5, or 9. Remaining digits in column 9. We have 2, 3, and 6. This cannot be 2 or 3, so this must be 6 here. Which means this can't be 6 here. This is 2, 3 as a pair here. Okay. One of these has to be even, because they're different parities here. So then one of these is 4, which means this can never be 4. This is odd. 5 and 9. One of these is 7. We're not sure which. We need a 4 on this Renban line to make it consecutive. So 4 has to be one of these digits, which means this cannot be 4. We have guaranteed 3 even digits in row 2. And with the 8, that makes 4 even digits, so this cannot be even. This must be an odd digit, so it's 1, 3, 5, or 7. This is guaranteed to be a 4, so this cannot be 4 here. So this can't be 4. We have a 4, 5, 6 triplet, actually, in this upper central box. So that eliminates 4, 5, 6 in the rest of the box. So the remaining digits in that box are 1, 2, 3, 7, 9. This can't be 2, 7, or 9 because of 2, 7, 9 remaining in the column. This can't be 1 or 3. Okay. Where is 8 remaining in column 4? It must be one of those two digits. Same with column 1. It's one of those two digits. This cannot be 5 and 4 adding up to 9. So, the 1 or 3 that's on this red band has to be this digit here. So this cannot be 1 or 3 here. This is 2, 5, or 6, matching this 2, 5, or 6. This can't be 1 and 8, so this must be 3 and 6 then. 3 and 6 because of 8 in the column. Therefore, this is missing a 3 on this rim band, so this is 3. There's no 3 allowed on this row. This is 6, which eliminates 6 in the rest of the row. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 2. This can't be 3. So this is 1 or 7. 2 eliminates 2 here, so this can't be 2. This is 5 or 6, matching this cell here. We have a 5, 6 pair in column 1, which eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the column. This can't be 5. We now have a 1, 3, 7 triplet in column 1. That eliminates 1, 3, and 7 in the rest of the column, so this must be 2 or 4, and this is 2, 4, or 8 here. Okay. Remaining digits in column 2. We have 1, 5, and 7 remaining. Okay. We have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair in column 3 also, which eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 5 here. This can't be 3. This is 1 or 9. Remaining digits in column 3. We have 1, 2, 4, and 9. Okay, 9 cannot be on the... This 6 eliminates 6 here, so this is 5, which means this can't be 5 anymore on this rem band, so this is 5 here. That forces this to be 6. That's 6. 5 eliminates 5 here, so that's 6. This can't be 5. We have 1, 2, 4, 9 remaining in column 3. This is an odd digit because it's next to an even digit, so it can't be 2, 4. So this is 1, 9. We have a 1, 9, 1, 9 pair in column 3, which eliminates 1, 9 in the rest of the column. This can't be 1 or 9. It's 2 or 4. This can't be. This 7 eliminates 7 here. So this has to be 1. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 7, which eliminates 3 and 7 here, so it's 1. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 7, which eliminates 1 and 7 here, so it's 3. 7 eliminates 7 here, so it's 1, which makes this 7. This can't be 1 here, so this is 9. 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 1. This can't be 1 or 7, it's 5, which eliminates 5 here, so this is 9. So this cannot be 9 here. This must be an odd digit. Therefore, that makes this an even digit, so this is 2, which makes this odd. That's 5, that's 4. This is odd, so this must be 9. No 2 or 9 here, so this is 7. No 2, 7, or 9 here. It's 1 or 3. This is 2 or 4. 1 plus 2 is 3. 1 plus 4 is 5. So this is 3 or 5. It cannot be 8. Whereas the 8 then in column 4, it has to be here. So this is 8. This cannot be 6 here, no 6 here, or here. That's 4, 5. No 2 here because of 2 in the column. 1 eliminates 1 here. This cannot be 9. This cannot be 5. No 5, no 5. So we have a 1, 4, 6 triplet, which eliminates 1, 4, and 6 in the rest of row 7. This can't be 1. This is a 2. That means this digit has to be the same as this. It cannot be 1 because of 1 in the column. So this is 4 or 6. So this is a 4, 6 pair, which eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the row. This can't be 4 or 6. So this is 1, which eliminates 1 here. So it's 3 and 1. 3 eliminates 3 here. So it's 5. 5 eliminates 5 here. So that's 4, which makes this not 4. So it's 5. This cannot be 1. This is 3 or 7. This is even. This cannot be even here. It's odd. So it's 1 and 5. 1 and 4 add up to 5. So this is 4. This can't be 8. It cannot be 4. It's 2, which eliminates 2 and 4 here. So this is 8. 2 eliminates 2 here. So that's 3, which makes this 2. 4 and 5 eliminate 4 and 5 here. So this is 6, and this is 7, which makes this 5. This 6 eliminates 6 here. So it's 4, which makes that 4 to be the same digit. 4 eliminates 4 here. So that's 6. We have the 2 here, which eliminates 2 here. So it's 4 and 2. 3 here eliminates 3 here, so it's 7 and 3. That forces this to be 9, and this not to be 5, so that's 1. And that's the solution to this puzzle. Yeah, I guess it was fine. It's slightly more difficult than very easy, but I think it's easy enough that it's not... I don't know. I guess I could put this in very easy as a puzzle. Either way, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Learn How to Sudoku, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.